Safety forces stormed Abbas building in the Egyptian Equities area of New Cairo, confiscating his notebook, telephone and books as a toy cannon, on to his sibling. His newest position on Facebook recite, "I'm creature detained." His sibling told how the household has no data on his location. Abbas is a top-profile blogging who has openly advocated for a more democratic transfer in Egypt with the previous 2000s. He was a guideline vote in the Arabic springtime protests of 2011, who saw the eviction of ex-CEO Hosni Mubarak. Abbas has as well vulnerable cases of torment and has been crucial of an ongoing crackdown on disagreement. Thousands include been detained with a publicly backed war coup in 2013 overthrown ex-CEO Mohamed Morsi and driven Abdel Fattah el-Sisi to force 1 year after. Iskandarani has been in arrest with 2015. He is a guideline investigator and reporter on the skittish Sinai Peninsula and has helping to barn lighting on the human position down there. The Egyptian by the government has cut off accessing to the Sinai as it battles an Islamic rebellion, how includes a regional ISIS branch. Thousands of civilian population down there are informed to include been trapped in the crossfire and exposed to constrained movement, on to Humane Rights Look. Sisi said France 24 recent October how down there were no policy detainees in Egypt and how down there are regular test transactions how are equitable. In Iskandarani's instance, Abdel Al outlined a non-transparent court trial. This proceedings didn't explanation which secrets he divulged. They just introduced a quantity of articles and TV interviews to the trial out of accounting which set error in them, he told. Both of Islamic and worldly activists include been detained in the Egyptian by the government's crackdown on disagreement. Several include been exposed to torment and single imprisonment for stretched periods of times, on to repeated accountable by rights groups, consisting Pardon World and Humane Rights Look. Egyptian authorities sequentially reject the use of the torment. In its largest latter yearly paper, Pardon World gave a caustic evaluation of the nation for its crackdown on disagreement in latter year. In spite the interdiction on civilian civil liberties, Sisi has throngs of supporters who claim how lot of his harsh measures include been required to give procedure to Egypt following the havoc of the 2011 rebellion. His de-election the year saw him get 97% of the voice, on to Egypt's domestic poll credibility. But largest of his top-profile opponents in how poll were detained or according to reports frightened out of the racing.